What a great day. The sky is blue, the grass is green, the cats are evil, and the dog's frying over a pit of fire. What? Pluto's Judgment Day, a classic Disney short created in 1935. The short, while not as well known as other Disney classics such as Steamboat Willie or Silly Symphonies, Pluto's Judgment Day can be remembered through one simple factor. It's scary as shit.
You're guilty! Put aside.
Yes, this G-rated Disney short with fire, devilish imagery, and faces so evil they make Jack Nicholson blush is surprisingly intense. Though, why? Yes, I know I just listed a bunch of reasons, but it's easy to point out the tense imagery and the evil laughter and glares, but beyond that, there's technically nothing you'd see that you wouldn't see in any other Disney short. An evil villain? Well, that's just a classic trope dating back hundreds of years ago. As long as they don't do anything too immoral, they're fine to show to kids. A protagonist that almost dies? Well, he woke up in the end, so it never happened. Problem solved. So, why does this short remain in infamy as such a scary fever dream? I know it was for me. I mean, how can you look at your cat, Mr. Squuffles, again after you saw his brethren do this to Pluto? Run, Pluto, run! Something doesn't add up. No gore, no death, no violence, yet all the fear and PTSD. Pretty tired and stressed out doggy. Well, to me, this is due less to the writing and more in thanks to the animation. I'm not referring to only the speed or fluidity of a movement, though God, the short has animation smoother than butter. I'm of course referring to the raw, exaggerative, and expressive moments shown within each character done to emphasize each emotion and character intent/personality. The short has little violence, yet the villain's gestures often mimic that of a strangler, or a man you wouldn't want to leave your pets alone with. With good reason. He's intimidating, his body language screams dangerous, and most importantly, he's always up in Pluto's personal space, leaving Pluto, and therefore the audience, nowhere to run. Like, seriously dude, back up!
Like enemy number one.
The show really did look at a black cat and ask the question, but what if it was the devil? And ran with it. Sure, he never has the technical devil imagery, such as horns or an evil tail, but his character design fluctuates to remedy this. No horns? Look again. Those cat ears. Fur instead of red skin? Look at his red shirt and devilish grin. Still don't believe me? Even his laugh makes him show every tooth he has in his body and every evil glare he can muster. Compare the antagonist's movements and appearance to the protagonist, Pluto. Pluto's frame and poses are far more scraggly and slim, less menacing than the devil. I mean, I know that the devil is not actually his name in the short, but he's the devil. Let's be clear. His bones move more like jelly, and he's often squishing and cowering. Pluto is usually drawn as confused or scared, even showing the jump and surprise he feels upon entering hell. Pluto is designed and animated to look weak and unmenacing. Look at his run cycle, for example. The animators have him hunched and small despite him aggressively chasing a kitty. His animation tells us that even in his most agitated state, he's still weak and helpless. Both characters also have a different way of showing motion. The devil moves more akin to motion capture almost, with how smooth and solid he is, making him more realistic and more intimidating, because we can imagine him actually existing. While Pluto often squashes and stretches, rarely standing still, cowering, making him look smaller than he actually is. The devil is big and dominating, versus Pluto being small and cowering. Is this making sense? The main character, Pluto, is the audience, us. We are viewing this terrifying, hellish scene through him, and therefore feel as weak as he feels. Big and dominating,
Justice.
versus cowering and helpless. By making the audience feel what the characters are feeling through the animation, we are placed into the world. We are stuck in hell with Pluto. That is why the short is terrifying. We are the helpless pup stuck facing the large, confident, and grinning devil.